In the studio, my man Young Dre, The Truth, Benji, and Joe Madden. Get down to the bottom of some details. Young Dre, why do they call you The Truth?
Man, they call me The Truth just for speaking the truth. Purely that simple. They started calling me that like 9 years ago, a lot of my homies. And just like the raps I write, they would be like, you're touching my heart, you're touching my spirit. Where everybody else is talking about materialistics and 22s. Even though I could be riding on 22s, I'm going to talk about something that's real. Something that's going to affect the spirit and you can listen to 20 years from now.
It suits him because, you know, getting to know Dre and if you get to know his life story and everything that he's come through, to now he's a really, really positive person, and he's turned a lot of adversity into a great thing. And so once you get to know his story, and when you get to know that, it just you believe it.
What is he talking about?
Well, I mean, I've lived a very nomadic childhood, you know what I mean, growing up in South Central LA and Seattle and Vegas, New Orleans. Just had one of them turbulent childhoods where I was just running in the streets, running with my crew in the neighborhood. You know, LA is very clicked up like that.
Right.
So going through a lot of things, a lot of peers when I was younger passing away. I've had a large amount of friends die at a young age. And just coming to a point where it's like, okay, I'm not wasting any more time on anything negative and even thinking negative. Everything has to be positive. So it's pretty much tragedy to triumph. Everybody has a story. Everybody can boo-hoo about a sad story, but well, I'm doing something with the story and turning it into tragedy, to triumph. You feel me?
Right. And
so,
hooking up with these guys, you're going from, from I guess you can say the bottom in some ways to the top.
By all means.
Here comes the paparazzi.
Oh, yeah. Man,
so,
if you go online, man, you'll see paparazzi flicks with me and Joel and Tiz already. It's a trip.
How do we get, let me just talk about, of course we know Joel got Nicole, Benji got Paris. I guess you guys are still all good with that. Who you hooking up with?
My girl's right here.
Some drama, some paparazzi.
My girl, she's a Sports Illustrated model named Alicia Hall. She's right there in the cut.
Got you.
And,
is she looking at me now?
Yeah, she's on you. On you. She was like, JoJo's kind of fly. You were her type right before I came along.
Oh, really?
So let me tell y'all a quick story. One time Joe pulls up to come get me and he's like, hey, when you come out, don't even speak to Nick. He has girls in the car and I'm like, why? And I didn't understand. He rolls up and there's 9 cars, but I'm like, oh, who's the homies? He's like, that's paparazzi. I'm like, what? You know what I mean? So, and he's got a whip that looks like the president, look like Obama's new car. It's covered up, the sheets. So I got to get in the car and I see Nick in the back. I see, hey Nick, hey Arlo, how y'all doing? And AP, look, if y'all around. But you know, I'll get at Nick and when I get in the car, I can't even look at her. I have to say, hey Nick, how are you? So the whole time, because the paparazzi's on the side of us.
We were trying to fool him and make him think she wasn't in the car.
Like she wasn't in the car. So we go to Coffee Bean or something. We hop out. They're honest. They get us coming out of my spot. And I'm like, damn, Joe done blew up my spot now. Everybody knows where I live at. You know what I mean? But it's something to get used to, and it's for them. I commend them for it because I have a quicker attitude to kind of flash out, and I'm learning to really control that a little bit because they have to deal with a lot, and it's a trip to have to deal with that.
Cure that, buddy.
Man, you know, I've wanted to do a few things to a couple cats. You know what I mean?
I got a great idea. I want to run this by you guys.
All right.
Some night.
Yep.
I want to, and you know, we won't do it like tomorrow because it'll leak. But I want to get in like a public place with you guys, and I want to put a blonde wig on.
Okay.
And I'm going to slip in the car, and I'll act like I'm not trying to be seen, and I'm just going to ride you from point A to point B, and I'll get out.
Right. Police might get attacked. Oh, no, man. I think it could work.
You could put on a blonde wig and get like a baby doll.
Yeah. Dude, I'm not even kidding. I want to really do this.
What we do is, this is what we do. Paris won't care. She'll think it's funny.
Okay.
Me and you will go on a date, right?
Right.
You wear a blonde wig, and we'll just watch all the rumors that start.
Dude, let's do that.
Yeah.
Completely serious. All right.
And then I'll call Dre and giggle and tell him all about it.
Yeah, because I don't want to hear it. I'm going to say, take that wig off of JoJo. We got things to do.
Yeah. You swear, I'll clear my schedule.
Joe Jizzle.
I got a schedule, whatever. All right, I'm going to be, Paris will be hot. You guys, Young Dre, The Truth in studio, Ben and Joe Madden. Nice.